difficult green to find.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one is a fair distance here. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This putt was looking like a pretty hard break to the left.
That was long range for him. That's good stuff.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
This for par.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 2 under for the tournament. The 4th hole runs right along the cliffs here of La Jolla, and it's a very strong par 4.
Very picturesque, this 4th hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Not bad. Time for the second shot here at the 4th. This one could take a little bounce to the left. And he's safely on the green with that shot. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Putting for par. Now 5 strokes behind. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Shocking, a missed green in regulation.
Time to catch up with that fabulous Korean, Tom Kim. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? From the sand, looking to get up and down. That one almost went in the hole. Putting for a par now. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Well, when he exploded onto the PGA Tour, Tom Kim was everyone's second favourite player, wasn't he? He's got that bright, effervescent vibe about him, and he just seems to play the game with a kind of enthusiasm of youth.
I kind of like how you said Tom Kim was the second favorite player on tour. And listen, I get it. You know, there's always going to be one great big popular guy, but you know, Tom is that breath of fresh air, isn't it? He's a young kid. He comes out here. He's smiling. He plays with exuberance. He's in love with the game, and he shows it when he's out there, doesn't he? I think that's why it makes him a fan favorite, because he looks like he's having fun doing what he loves to do.
This would be a great up and down.
And an outside chance here.
Good speed about it. Look at this. Oh, so close. Well judged. And that should secure the par on this one. Currently a couple under for the event. Over to 7 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich. A great par 4 that requires good positioning off the tee as well.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
The lines aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Oh, that was picked cleanly. This one's got plenty of legs. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Little birdie looking here.
And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Oh, that would have been nice to make. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
That's just inside the range. This putt is about 8 feet. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The par 5 ninth is a monster, over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. Time now for the 4th shot. And back to the course for the live action. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Ooh, this is on a good line. Just a short putt remaining here. All right, Rich, crunch time. We're through 9 holes here today of cut day. What do you think's in this player's future?
Just above the cut line currently. It is a nervous time indeed for this player.
From around 170 yards here. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Not a bad play, that one. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
Well, this looks pretty handy. This has got some intent. Yes, the putt drops. He's currently tied for 11th. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
Yeah, and not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
Going with the 5-wood. This is a lengthy putt here.
This one's starting out to the left. Watch this one swing back.
That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently tied for 12th. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Okay, that'll work. Now let's head to Tom Kim. 5 shots off the pace. And now this, to get into a share of 6th on the leaderboard. John, have you got a read on this one?
This looks like it's going to break to the left.
Ooh. This is a par putt. Okay, let's head to the next. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely did they put the pin in the middle. But boy, I'd tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7.
Nicely done. He's standing over his 3rd shot. Just 3 back from the leader. Sitting at -4. And the top 10 is visible from this spot. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic? Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Well, as we head into our finishing stretch, it starts with the par 4 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Yeah, that one will play. This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
He's currently tied 4th for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
15 works slightly back inland here at Torrey Pines South, but you still need plenty of focus.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Playing from around 210 yards here. Just 1 stroke off the lead.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Not a lot of movement here. A little bit to the left, if any.
Go on, get in the hole. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. All right, that's now going to move him to 7 under for the event. '16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Opting for the 5-wood. And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
This one might need to curl a long way back from the left. That's disappointing. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Your ball striking certainly gets tested off the tee here at 17 as we head for home at Torrey Pines South.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Well, after watching that, Tom Kim's thinking to himself, I better up my game here.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
Well, this is a short putt, but it does move to the left.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. Well, the finishing hole at Torrey Pines South is a famous one. There's been so many cool memories that have happened over the years here. Go for it in two?
If you get the opportunity, why wouldn't you? I mean, this is probably the best risk-reward par 5, or one of the best on the PGA Tour. You find the fairway, just the water there on the left-hand side fronting this green. It's going to make you think all day long, do I have enough? Can I carry it? Should you find the green? Yes, you got a decent opportunity at eagle, birdie at worst, but you start missing it left and right. That's when things get a little bit dicey.
And just sneaks into the heavier grass there. Oh, that one just missed the hole. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. And that's a nice way for the round to end, finishing up with a birdie. That's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard, no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is set to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam. Thrilled to have you back here with us on 2K Sports. And as we shift our focus to the standings, it's 11 under for our leader. We head down to the first hole. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Opting for the 6-iron. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. 14-footer.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So, yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
He's currently tied for third. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Well played, mate. This is his second shot. Well, that's beautifully judged.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
This one's looking good. Oh, what a putt. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
As we update the leaderboard, this player is currently sharing top spot alongside Sahith Tagala. Stepping onto the par 3 third.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Yeah, that was a safe play. 16 feet to the hole. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 4.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Exit, stays left even. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow, that almost went in the hole.
Starting out to the right. Watch this one.
And this one will be for bogey. And unfortunately, that is his first drop shot of the tournament. Now at 11 under for the event. And as we move to the fifth, it's a par 4.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
Nicely done.
Going with less club.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. Ah, it's disappointing. So close to a birdie. And that puddle drop. Well done. As we update the leaderboard, this player is currently sharing top spot alongside Sahith Theegala. The sixth hole is a par 5.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
That's a good-looking shot there. A 3-time victor already this season. Putting for birdie here. Ooh. A par putt on the table. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 11 under par for the event. Here we are at the par 4 7th hole.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Great shot. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Well played there, pin high. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And after finishing that hole, our featured player leads this tournament ahead of Sahith Tagala. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Going with the 7. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. It's just about 3 feet away.
Looking for another birdie here.
That will drop and it will extend the lead.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee of the par 5 9th.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Lovely effort, that. This is his second shot. Currently leading by 2.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Beauty of a chip shot there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And Rich, he's doing a lovely job out there, taking care of business.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. It's some work to do, however. Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt. John, have you got a good read on this one?
It looks like this one will turn a bit to the left.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
We'll take a tap in any day for par. Now 2 shots up after that one. Hole number 11 is a par 3.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Going with the 5-wood.
Don't you think of it. No, don't. Stay there.
Man, that was unlucky. Just getting into the first cut.
Second shot here on the 11th. That is hunting for the hole. Oh, terrific. What an effort.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
He's currently sitting in first place. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think. Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
Setting up for his 3rd shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. And that is a wonderful bunker shot. Big par saver coming up for this fella. And well holed. Let's move on. Leading by a couple after that hole. The par 5, 13th hole.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Oh, this one looks pretty handy here. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And it's a 3-stroke advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. We've arrived at a par 4.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Don't be fooled by the short length. There is still a lot of movement here to the left.
And that's 8 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
And from the bunker here. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. This putt for par here. Quality golf continues now, 16 under par, heading down the stretch.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
He'll like the look good where he's standing on this leaderboard. The 16th is a par 3.
A long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3. And it makes you think an awful lot.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This putt, it's 41 feet out. Yeah, that was really nicely judged from there.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's 2 distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Oh, that was pure. How about this shot? Magical shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round.
I'd say this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
Well, that'll work there. He's setting up for his second shot. That's heading in the wrong direction. That one just had a little bit too much speed to it. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. It's all come down to this, a putt for the title.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. This putt to win the Farmers Insurance Open. Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
The And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back to back.
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end. Truly, truly magnificent.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.